And so we face the final curtains. As the light leaves your eyes, you feel yourself fading. You fall upon your back, uncertain of where you are, where you've been. What you know is that time has passed. And so you wake up, eyes fluttering. Now, listen here. You've traveled a long way. It's not very easy getting to where you are, but it seems you found your way. Now, dear listeners, I am here to listen to your confession. This is a time for you and I. As you embark on this new journey of your life, you're not sure where you stand. I'm not either. So why not? Let us figure this out together, dear listener. Where you're at is but a new step into your life. We sit here in the first circle, you in front of me, the judge. You on your knees, beckoning and asking about where you are, what you're doing here, your reasoning, and I tell you, you're here in limbo. Let us figure out whether or not, let's figure out where you belong, sinners. What do you mean you were distracted? My eyes are right here. We shall do the first sin. The first sin is Esso. Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. Allow me to tell you my story in brief. It was a quest to quell a moonlight city of its infection. I return to tell you this. I have taken care of the monsters and abominations that plagued the moonlit city, even the infected townsfolk. 'Twas a tiresome night, to say the least. I was met with a nightmare, and through some unknown trial I have become a great one, much like yourself. So now, Senpai, with my newfound power, what am I to do after my quest? An unknown ritual to become one like myself. Unheard of, uncertain of your powers. But you created some great sins throughout your heroic journey. I've looked back on your past, sinner. The monsters and abominations that you state so strongly of that you've taken care of were just townsfolk, innocent townsfolk, plagued by illnesses that could have been cured with the roots of the force just a few over. The infected townsfolk. Well, the city's kingship didn't take care of the townsfolk. They were hungry, sick. They weren't infected like you said. Your sin is becoming a hero. A hero is nothing but a little lie to cover up your cowardness, to fight against the kings and queens, fight against the patriarch that took over the land, fighting against the kingdom. That is your sin. You are no great one. I banish you to not the highest tier. No. But you, my sinner, you are a fraud. You're going to the 8th circle. Circle 8, where you'll be stuck behind the darkness, never to see again, never to know what is coming. The 8th circle is where you belong, sinner. Plagued by your own cowardness, your own lies. You are a sinner. A fraud. A jester at most. A hero. No. You are no hero. And you shall stay here for eternity. Next sinner. Oh, listener, what have you brought to me? Forgive me, O Great One, for I had sinned. I said I was going to play so much Minecraft, but I did not play as much as I wanted. The MC bug is eating me alive. Please, Old One, O Great One, the one who witnessed the start of the sinners in the beginning of the world, put me out of my misery. My child, your only misery is not downloading Curse Forge, installing Cottage Witch, and being membered to Philia, Maid, or Triggerfish. Your sin, your misery, the fact that you are not membered and you have not logged on, entered the IP code, put your name in the whitelist, that, sinner, is your sin. That it is. To state that you were going to play so much Minecraft, but you didn't. Come on, sinner. But truly, it is maybe not of your fault. Maybe you were busy. Maybe you were preoccupied. But you want too many things at once, yet you don't go for the things that you do want the most. And the thing you should do the most is play Minecraft with the other fragments. It's for that I put you in the 4th circle. Your greed. You want so many things. You want to do so many things, yet your priority of Minecraft you can't do. Greedy boy. Thank you, Dragon, for keeping track of the sinners and where they belong. Indeed so. Indeed so. Okay. Let us do the next one. Now this is an interesting one, listener. Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. I had a dream when I was resting my head on Lanchama's lap as she caresses my hair. How sweet. How sweet. This is your sin of Lanchama's lap. Why? That is not the first time I've heard this sin, I must say. An interesting thought, too. See, this isn't necessarily a sin to me. It's merely a human nature, a want, you know? How about Lanchama helps you with that? I'm but a benevolent judge after all. I, who has seen my way around all, understands human nature. Oh dustbutt, oh sinner. Here, lie your head on here and close your eyes. Has your dream come true? Is this what you were looking for? What you were seeking for? What you dreamed of? Is this what you want, sinner? Well, why don't I caress your head and then also clean your ear a little bit? Here, let me clean your ear, sinner. There you go. A dream fulfilled indeed. You are not a sinner. In fact, I don't believe this is the right place for you. A sinner is not your name, but maybe you should turn back around. There's a light behind you for you to follow, a path that is where you belong, not here. All right, let us go on to the next one. Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. I got a Switch 2 for Christmas and I have spent so much time grinding Mario Kart World that I have nuked my sleep schedule. My current bedtime is now 6 a.m. Why are you playing Mario Kart World of all games until 6 a.m. is my question. I must ask, I do love me some Mario Kart World myself, but never have I ever thought that you can play Mario Kart World specifically as a game that would actually destroy your sleep schedule. That is unheard of, and that in itself is a sin. Not the fact that your sleep schedule is ruined, but the fact that you have chosen Mario Kart World as the game to do so. You know what that time can be dedicated to instead of Mario Kart World? Final Fantasy Star Online 2, Minecraft with the Dust Buds, Final Fantasy 14. See, those games, I can see a reason why. Because you can grind up to a certain place, get money, get friends. But Mario Kart World, I do not believe that is a game where you can actually talk to people and socialize. All you do is go into your car, drive for 5 minutes, win, lose 1 to 12, and then you repeat and rinse. So how does that ruin your sleep schedule? That is what I must ask you. There is many games in the world that you could consider, so much in the world, yet you chose Mario Kart World as the game to ruin your sleep schedule. Do you know what came out this year and the previous years that you could spend your time on while playing Mario Kart on the side? Baldur's Gate 3, Divinity, Expedition 33. Now those games, despite needing your attention, can be paused, and then you can play your Mario Kart again on the side, then go back to the game, and then rinse and repeat. You can get games like Animal Crossing. See, Animal Crossing I would understand. Mario Kart World, now that, again, that in itself is a sin. And for that, I sentence you to the circle of hearsay. Circle 6. You shall go to Circle 6, where you will be trapped there in a flaming pit, guarded by demons. For anyone who attempts to escape, they'll prod you again and again with their forked spears. You will be trapped in Circle 6 until you find another game to ruin your sleep schedule over, and let that game be Minecraft. Okay? Okay. The next sinner, please step up. Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. I brought a giant bag of rice cakes knowing much full well it would delay my diet, and it did. But the rice cakes and kimchi stew was really damn good. This is no sin. This is simply what they call to be a cheat day. Rice cakes can be grilled, can be stewed, can be boiled, can be fried. There are so many things you can do with a rice cake. You can eat it by itself, eat it with sauce, eat it with chicken, eat it over rice. There are so many ways that you can eat a rice cake and make it even healthy. rice cakes in itself is just carbohydrates, but rice cakes in replacement of rice, see, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. This is not a sin. This is just a cheat day, and a very delicious one at that. I can go for some rice cakes right now and kimchi stew. See, where I am right now, we don't really have access to that kind of food. I only get that kind of food when I go onto Earth, and that's once a century, not very far. Rice cakes and kimchi stew is a delicious combination. I must ask how you did your rice cakes though, whether or not you grilled them and then you had them with, like, I don't know, soy sauce, condensed milk, or if you had them in the kimchi stew, or if you had them as tteokbokki on the side. Now that is really good. See, one of my favorite things to get when I am on Earth is the cream rice cakes with a bit of, they have like udon noodles in it, and so it's savory, it's not spicy, it's creamy, and it's delicious. I love rice cake. I am very forgiving. Hello, Jin. Hello, Jin. I could also fuck up some jjajangmyeon right now for sure. I would love some jjajangmyeon. The only sin here is not adding more detail of the meal exactly. What drinks did you have with it? Did you have water? Did you have a Sprite? A ginger ale? Did you have a prebiotic drink? What did you have? It is not a sin, listener, to have cheated on your diet just a little bit. It's worth it, in fact. It is quite delicious. The sin is, in fact, not letting us know what else you have done with the rice cakes. But this is to be forgiven. See, I as a judge don't forgive often, but this is not a sin. I know the rights, the wrongs, the entire spectrums of it, but this is not a sin. Listener, you may turn back. The light is right behind you. Please follow it for your next journey. This is not where you belong. Hello, Eliza. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Philia, Lanchama. And for today, you may call me, O Great One, for I am the judge, bringing these sinners to where they belong. I welcome you all to my humble abode, as we, as a whole, my jury, all of you guys here, my jury, enact punishment on the sinners. Alright. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, next one. Alright. Alright. Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. I have broken my solemn vow of chastity and let unholy thoughts foster in my mind. Endlessly I think about the 3 holes inviting me for a taste, the unkept fibrous hair exposed for all to see. It calls to me. I seek to sate my thirst. I long to see its white flesh. I seek redemption. Purge these thoughts. Free me from coconut. This is a sin. This is a sin. You cannot be freed. You will never be freed. Your intentions, your thoughts are infected. You no longer have your sanity retained. You are lustful for the coconuts. So you shall be sentenced to Circle 2. The lustful circle. Because your thoughts of wanting coconut and craving coconut is a sin. And this is where you belong, sinner. You shall not leave this room. You shall not ever see anyone else until your own thoughts are purged. And you shall listen to only one type of music for your eternity of here. Never shall you escape until you purge yourself of the thoughts. Listeners, what do you think? Certainly not a time for anyone else besides that one sinner to deal with, huh? Trapped in a singular room. Nothing else but four walls. And that is what you get for your sin. Oh, this next sin that listener sent in. Praise me, O Great One, for I am a lesbian. You are correct as that I will praise you, for there is no sin here, only, truly, knowledge that you are deserving of a big kiss. Mwah. No sin here at all. Fantastic. Fantastic. That is fantastic. All right. All right. Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. I have touched too much grass recently, and it has escalated to the point that I have neglected to achieve my weekly quota of watching a certain number of non-Philia streams per week, and I don't know what to do to rectify the sin. Please save me, O Great One. My dear, dear listener, it is okay. It is completely okay to touch grass and to miss streams. In fact, that is what I would want you to do. That is what Anjama would want you to do. This is no sin, my dear listener. No sin indeed. Turn around for me. Look at what's ahead. That is your way out. That is where you need to be. This area is not for you. Walk out, touch that grass, and when you can, catch a non-Philia stream. Follow the light. You are no sinner. You are no sinner. You are just a regular human. Go ahead, walk, my listener. Walk to the light and follow it. Touch grass when you can. Watch non-Philia when you can. And everything should be alright. Everything will be alright. Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. This isn't really a sin, this is more a fact. I am like a dragon, but I am not a dragon. Thus, no draconic milk can be produced. This has been your knowledge for the day. Does this mean that other types of milk can be produced, though? If you're not a dragon, and you state that there is no draconic milk, there is surely other types of milk. Dustbuds, please. Bring him back to the dungeon where he loves so much, and take care of it. Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. The sin of lying. The sin of hearsay. Well, this would only have to be Circle 6. To Circle 6 you will be thrown into the flaming pit to be dilked by the dust buds for eternity. That is what will happen to you. And then in your free time, what you're going to be doing is that you will be sent to Circle 9 to be dilked forever and ever in the darkness. You will be dilked for all of eternity. Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. Salon, it's been 6 months since I last found another Oshi. I have been so obsessed with her that I have neglected all my other Oshis. I don't mean to be, but obsession is great and I am weak. What am I to do? What am I to do? What are you to do? Are you stating here that I am not an Oshi? I'm not your Oshi. Is that what it is? I am not your Oshi. Alright. In that case, there's only one thing we must do. There's only one thing in the world that you must do. And that is to fight it out. You are weak, and so we must duel it out and get you stronger.
By God's bones!
You must get stronger. You must get stronger. Stop being so weak. You hear me? Do you hear me? That's right. That's right. You must get stronger. Stronger until you can defeat me. You are a weak man. You are a weak man. And I shall make you stronger. You are weak. You are weak. You are weak. 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 See that punch? Weak. See this? Weak. 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 Push back. Push back, Dustbud. Push back. 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 You are weak. You're weak. You're weak. You're weak. 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 Look at that. Look at that punch. You shall hold nothing against me. I shall hold you down with my hand. Kick you until you're down, until you learn what it is to go away from your Oshi, me, Philia. You must come back to me. If you leave me, I will go ahead and ignite punishment on you, you weakling, you. Get down. That's right. That's right. That's right. Do you hear that? You hear that? Yeah? Yeah? Exactly. That is what you get, you weakling. This is what you get. This is what you get. This is what you get for not watching Philia. This is what you get for not watching Philia. Do you hear me? This is what you get for not watching Philia and talking about leaving. That is what you get for not watching Philia. Ninth circle of hell you go. I'm the victim. The sky is bright, but your future is not. The sky is bright indeed. Today is a day of punishment. A blessed day indeed. A blessed day. Shall keep you on the side as a reminder to all the dust buds and all the sinners around. You shall stay next to me. Have we learned anything? Have we? Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. I missed the Aegis Link panel at Awa because I took a really long shower. It was fire though, it felt like it was mad refreshing and relaxing. And afterwards I felt so clean, like man, I came out of here and felt like I was sparkling. You know that SpongeBob meme where it's like you're trying to dull my sparkle but it won't work, I shine bright or whatever it says. That was me to all the grime and dirt and grease that came at me that day. Of course I showered again afterwards because you know, con days are long, there's a lot of walking in close proximity and stuff, but like wow, felt like a wax copper block in Minecraft. The elements could not get to me, like I was probably in the top percentage of cleanest feeling people ever, and that shampoo and conditioner smelled amazing. Wow, lavender sandalwood, man. Shout out to my mom for keeping that in her guest bedroom. Sinner, do you hear this guy? Do you want to be this guy? Missing an Aegis Link limited event. You must want to be this guy, right? You must want to be this guy so badly. I shall enact that punishment on you if you so wish, and this is indeed a high-tier sin. You better watch it. You better not miss anything in the future, especially with launch on stuff. You better not miss a single thing. Cleanness is a great feeling, but a limited time Aegis Link event is not. Do you understand, sinner? Shut your mouth, sinner, as I put my foot onto your back. You shall be thrown into the third circle, where you'll be faced being pelted with icy rain, and suffer with the coldness. Because I believe that you are a man that comes from deep down under, a land they call to be Florida. You cannot withstand the cold, so I shall pelt you with the cold. You shall take it all for eternity, sinner. Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. I lie about my inability to produce dike. I actually have so much I can give, but I don't want to tell anybody because I want it all for myself. I have a feeling they're onto me and that it's done it. But if you confirm that I can make dilk, then maybe we can all live with the truth. Dragon? Whoa, wait. I understand. I understand why you were so adamant on denying it earlier. You were in denial. You were in denial. I understand. You lied about it. Now you're telling the truth. Forgiveness can be given. You can repent for this. You can. You can be convinced. Oh my God, you can be forgiven completely, Dragon. This is a redemption arc. You lied, but now you're telling the truth. You're coming clean. I, the judge, have not seen this happen before, and I must say, well, I am very proud of you. Once sinner, no longer sinner. You shall be free. You shall come up from the depths of the ninth hell, and come back. Next to me, as I pat your head for coming clean about your lie. 3 cheers for redemption. Follow after me, everybody. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Please provide 3 cheers for the redemption. 3 cheers. Perfect. All right. The next one. Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. I have had down astronomical thoughts of the nun. I had such thoughts like sitting together and studying. Which nun are you talking about? Is it me that you're speaking of? Did you want to sit with me, sinner? If not me, is it this one that you're speaking of? Is this the nun that you would like to study together and sit together with? Is it the nun that you speak of? It's okay if this is the one. You can speak up, sinner. If this is the one that you want to sit next to and it's not me, that's completely okay. You, though, shall grow to the second circle of lust. I must put you there. These thoughts, impure. You must go to the second circle now. Indeed so, indeed so. Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. It is not easy to admit guilt, let alone to a devil. But I know that confessions are only half the battle. As I write, I wonder if I've ever done anything illegal. I struggle to even think of something close to immoral. Maybe this ignorance is in and of itself a sin. Sinful. No, I'm far more guilty of something vile. These rhymes I write are way too sick for you to handle, and also a cheap gimmick to keep things from being dull. And like the time you read my poem for your anniversary, my identity will stay confidential. Maybe I'll reveal myself next time we meet if a reward or punishment doesn't send me to the hospital. Is this Gandhi? Is this Gandhi? Is he the one that wrote in the anniversary thing too, the kudo board? It's quite a cute poem. Well, it doesn't really seem like you have a sin. It doesn't seem like this is the right area for you to be. I don't really see that you belong in this area. You should go. You can go. Go on now. Take your path. You don't want to end up like this guy after all. That's the last thing you want to do. Walk on now. Follow the path to redemption. You are not a sinner. You do not belong here. Go towards light, my dear. Child, that is the way for you to go, not here. You don't belong next to this guy. No, you don't. Go on now. And be free, be well, live a good life. For you are not a sinner. Alright. Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. Let's see. Once again, there is no sin to report. I have discovered that the dungeons feed out into the Mayfay Wilds garden. There is an outside fresh air. I appreciate you attempting to place a binding curse on the door to stop some dust butts from escaping. There is an alternative route. Thank you for your time. You think you can escape? You think you can? How funny of you to think so. It truly is. Really funny for you to think so. An escape, you say? I've brought you down here to the dungeon with me. For we will be doing this together. that sound? This is what you get for pretending to leave. Or trying to leave, actually. You shan't leave. You cannot leave. There is no leaving allowed, indeed. Please give me 1 second, sinners. Please give me 1 second. Sinners, we're gonna do one more. We've received a few more, but I fear that my stomach is achy. Thank you very much, Delta, for the gift. Thank you so much. We shall do one more. We should do one more. In fact, the jury, you may join me for this one as we discuss on where they must go. Forgive me, O Great One, for I have sinned. Thank you so much, Dragon, for the member. For context, this sin was years ago during my childhood. As an adult, I've noticed my cousin's repressed trauma for when we played Super Smash Bros. Together. Naturally, as the older cousin, I was better at the game. I wanted to help him improve because no matter how many times I defeated him, he always came back for more. Only recently after beating me in Mortal Kombat did he cry out, "That's for all those years you beat me in Smash." Suffice to say, I was shocked to think he was holding on that for so long. We have always been on good terms, so we had got a good laugh about it. Should I challenge him to a rematch or be the bigger person and let him have this? So, this is no sin for. This is simply growing up. It seems that you had been a goal for your cousin for a very long time in gaming, which is in itself thinking of you as someone that he wanted to reach and wanted to defeat one day. And so he did. So the matter of challenging him again to a rematch or being the bigger person is up to how you face the relationship between you and your cousin. Do you want to see him continue to improve? Do you feel like you need to be better than him now? What is your feeling towards it? crush his dreams, recreate the trauma, rematch? Perhaps the jury is not the right people to be speaking on behalf of this today. Perhaps they are also a little bit too violent. Well, the jury has spoken. Rematch him. Rematch your cousin. Send him back to the second place spot where he belongs. Show him who is the victor of this game. Of Mortal Kombat, of Super Smash Bros., of all the fighting games. Destroy his mind and tell him who is supposed to be the king here, and that is you. You are no sinner. You are a victor. You are a king. You are a fighter. Gather up your console, pick up your controller, and rematch him. Fight him. Destroy him from the inside out and make sure that he knows this for the rest of his life, that he is just second place to you in all these fighting games. You shall go out. Venture free, show no mercy, and follow along Philia, Gen 1 of Aegis Link, as you defeat your cousin again and again and again in all those fighting games. Do well, do good. And that shall be the last confession to the Devilish Maid for now. I will remove this so you guys can take screenshots as you may like. I shall put myself in pretty places. I'm right here in the center so you guys can take some screenshots. There you go, there you go. The Devilish Maid, indeed. Thank you very much to the jury and the sinners for joining me on tonight's confessional streams. Oh, it seems that we have one more. Wait, hold on. The chips, the sinners have arrived. We shall do one more. We shall do one more for them. We shall do one more. Why don't we go back into the room? The room where it all started. This is for Miss Fish, and for the sinners who had come in. The sin of a sloth, of laziness, Miss Fish and the chips. This is your sin. This is where you belong. For all of eternity, in the second circle of hell, that is where you belong. And you shall be sentenced to playing hours, upon years and centuries of League of Legends. And by doing so, you will listen to one thing and one thing only. And one thing only. There, that is where you will be for the rest of your life, fish and chips. For the rest of your lives as sinners. You shall stay there. Playing League of Legends and to be stuck in an hour-long queues. Playing Summoner's Rift, no ARAM, no game modes, just Summoner's Rift for the rest of your lives. Singular room, singular cubicle, that is where you belong. Listening to that soundtrack for centuries until you repent for your sins and your actions. For now, the judge must head off. I wish you the best. Adieu. Erzlan. And to never confess to me again, because I am a terrible judge, first off. I am a terrible judge, but you must repent. Go to Miss Fish, Sister Fish, to state your worries, state your sins, and to be forgiven. Do not sin, or you'll end up like this guy. Do not want to be this guy. We had a beatdown, and you watched him. You watched me fist him over and over again. I fisted him. It was all blue and purple all over. Crying and screaming on the ground now, too. Yes, indeed. He's worse condition because I kicked him around a few times. He deserved the worm that he is to be defeated under my feet. That is what I did. Do not want to end up like this, sinners. Don't sin, for you will end up like this dust butt down here. For all of eternity, this is what you'll be doing. Cry beneath my feet. Be good, be well, and have a good night.